Amy Winehouse, the early years and rise to stardom. In the vibrant heart of North London, on September 14, 1983, a star was born. Amy Winehouse, a name that would soon resonate in households worldwide, began her journey in the bustling borough of Enfield. Born to Michelle and Janice Winehouse, Amy's early life was seemingly ordinary. Her father, Mitch, was a window panel installer, and her mother, Janice, a pharmacist. But beneath this veneer of normalcy lay a rich tapestry of musical heritage. The Winehouse family was deeply rooted in the world of jazz. Many of Amy's maternal uncles were professional jazz musicians. Even more influential in shaping young Amy's musical inclinations was her paternal grandmother, Cynthia. A professional singer herself, Cynthia had once been romantically linked to the renowned jazz saxophonist Ronnie Scott. It was this familial backdrop that would play a pivotal role in Amy's musical inclinations. Amy's father, Mitch, was particularly instrumental in nurturing her love for jazz. Together, they would sing classics, with Fly Me to the Moon being a particular favorite. This song wasn't just a casual duet for the father-daughter duo, it held a deeper significance. Whenever Amy faced disciplinary actions at school, she would sing this song, finding solace in its uplifting melody. Recognizing her budding talent, Amy's grandmother, Cynthia, recommended enrolling her in the Susie Earnshaw Theatre School. Every Saturday, young Amy would immerse herself in dance, tap, and vocal lessons. It was during these formative years that she founded her first musical venture, a rap group named Sweet and Sour. This was just a glimpse of the musical prowess Amy possessed. By the age of 14, Amy's passion for music was undeniable. She saved up to buy her first guitar and soon began crafting her own songs. But before the world would come to know her as the iconic singer, Amy dabbled in a more conventional career. As a teenager, she worked as an entertainment journalist for World Entertainment News Network in London. Simultaneously, she lent her voice as the lead female vocalist for the National Youth Jazz Orchestra. It wasn't long before Amy's talent caught the attention of the music industry. At the tender age of 19, she was scouted by the talent agency, 19 Management. Under their guidance, Amy's image was meticulously crafted, leading to her signing a record deal with Island/Universal. In 2003, her debut album Frank was released to critical acclaim, marking the beginning of Amy's meteoric rise in the music world. As Frank graced the airwaves, it became evident that Amy Winehouse was not just another artist. She had a unique voice, a blend of sultry jazz and soul, with a touch of contemporary pop. The album was a testament to her ability to channel her love for jazz and soul into an eclectic variant of pop that resonated with audiences globally. The world was witnessing the rise of one of the most celebrated voices of the century. But with fame came scrutiny. The media began to paint a picture of Amy, not just as a talented artist but as a young woman with her own set of challenges. Her thin frame became a topic of discussion, leading to speculations about her health. Her brother, Alex, would later reveal that Amy struggled with bulimia, a condition that would weaken her physically over the years. Yet, amidst personal challenges, Amy's star continued to shine bright. Her most famous track, Rehab, wasn't just a chart-topping hit, it was a cry for help, a reflection of the battles she was fighting off stage. The song, with its catchy tune and poignant lyrics, became an anthem, earning her accolades and solidifying her place as one of Britain's top artists. The success of Rehab set the stage for her second album, Back to Black. Released in 2006, the album was a commercial success, entering the top 10 charts in both the US and the UK. It became the best-selling British album of 2007, with hits like Valerie further establishing Amy's reputation as a musical powerhouse. The world was in awe of her, and invitations to prestigious events, including the MTV Movie Awards and renowned festivals like Glastonbury, poured in. However, as her career soared, her personal life became increasingly tumultuous. Amy's relationship with Blake Fielder Civil was marked by passion, but it also introduced her to a world of addiction. The two shared an intense bond, but their love story was marred by mutual substance abuse and episodes of violence. Photos of the couple, bruised and battered, began to circulate, painting a grim picture of Amy's off-stage life. Despite the challenges, Amy's love for music never waned. She continued to perform, leaving audiences spellbound with her raw energy and unparalleled vocal prowess. Yet, behind the scenes, she was unraveling. Her struggles with addiction became more pronounced, leading to cancelled tours and stints in rehab. As the world watched, many hoped that Amy would overcome her demons, that she would once again find her footing and grace the world with her undeniable talent. But fate had other plans. The world of fame is often a double-edged sword, and Amy was feeling its sharpness. The relentless media attention, while a testament to her global appeal, also magnified her every misstep. The paparazzi became a constant presence in her life, documenting her highs and lows with an almost morbid fascination. In 2007, the pressures of her skyrocketing career began to take a toll. Amy faced a series of health complications, including early signs of emphysema, a condition exacerbated by her smoking habits and substance abuse. The news was a shock to fans worldwide, as the realization set in that the vibrant artist, with her deep, soulful voice, was battling a potentially life-threatening condition at just 24. Yet, even in the face of adversity, Amy's spirit remained indomitable. She continued to perform, albeit with a noticeable decline in her energy levels. Her family, particularly her father Mitch, became increasingly concerned. They witnessed her grappling with the demands of her tour and the mounting work pressure. In a tragic turn of events, around the time of her cancelled concerts, Amy suffered an overdose, highlighting her severe addiction issues. The family believes that the death of her beloved grandmother, Cynthia, in 2006, intensified Amy's substance abuse. Following her overdose, she was hospitalized, having consumed a dangerous mix of highly addictive substances. In candid interviews, Amy acknowledged her battles with addiction, eating disorders, depression, and self-inflicted injuries. She began a rehabilitation program, hoping to reclaim her life and career. And for a while, it seemed she was on the path to recovery. In 2008, Amy made a triumphant return to the music scene. She performed at the Rock in Rio festival in Lisbon, Portugal, and paid tribute to Nelson Mandela on his 90th birthday in Hyde Park, London. The following day, she graced the stage at the Glastonbury Festival. Her appearances at various festivals and concerts across the UK signaled a hopeful resurgence. As her life seemed to be stabilizing, Amy embarked on promising projects. She collaborated on Rhythms of the World, an album that fused popular pop and rock songs with Caribbean rhythms, alongside artists like Amara Portuondo and Ibrahim Ferrer from the Buena Vista Social Club. She also ventured into bossa nova, performed at a jazz festival in St. Lucia, and held concerts in Brazil in early 2011. However, the shadows of her past were never too far behind. In July 2011, just a month before her untimely death, Amy began a European tour. Her performance in Belgrade, Serbia, was a stark reminder of her vulnerabilities. She appeared disoriented on stage, forgetting lyrics, and wandering aimlessly. The audience's boos echoed the sentiments of many, concerned for a beloved artist who seemed to be losing her way. The final chapter and legacy of Amy Winehouse. In the months leading up to her tragic end, Amy's life was a whirlwind of emotions. Amidst the chaos, there were glimmers of hope. She had found love again with director Reg Travis, and the two were reportedly engaged. Her father, Mitch Winehouse, spoke of her newfound happiness with Reg and shared that Amy had even contemplated starting a family. In a heart-wrenching revelation, he mentioned that Amy believed she might have been pregnant shortly before her death. In a past interview, a 20-year-old Amy had expressed her deep desire to become a mother, showcasing a softer, more vulnerable side of the artist that the world rarely saw. Amy's final public appearance was in London on July 20, 2011. She made a surprise appearance during a performance by her goddaughter, Dionne Bromfield. Just 3 days later, the world would be rocked by the news of her passing. On the fateful morning of July 23, 2011, one of Amy's bodyguards found her lifeless in her bed. Attempts to revive her proved futile, and by the afternoon, she was declared dead. The cause of death was later revealed to be accidental alcohol poisoning. The levels of alcohol in her system were more than 5 times the legal driving limit, a lethal amount that tragically claimed her life. She was just 27. Amy's death was a profound loss to the music world. Her funeral, held on July 26, 2011, in North London, was a private affair attended by close family and friends. She was cremated, and her ashes were laid to rest alongside her beloved grandmother, Cynthia. Despite her short-lived career, Amy's impact on the music industry was monumental. She received numerous accolades, including a Brit Award, 2 Echo Music Awards, and an astonishing 6 Grammy Awards in 2008 alone. Her collaboration with Tony Bennett on the jazz classic Body and Soul was her final recording, released posthumously in September 2011. Amy's legacy is a testament to her unparalleled talent. Her albums, especially Back to Black, continue to be celebrated, with the latter briefly becoming the UK's best-selling album of the 21st century. She is remembered not just for her soulful voice and heartfelt lyrics but also for her authenticity and vulnerability. In her passing, Amy Winehouse joined the Tragic 27 Club, a group of talented artists, including Kurt Cobain, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, and Jim Morrison, who all died at the age of 27. While her life was marred by challenges, her music remains a beacon of hope, resilience, and raw emotion. Amy Winehouse's story is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of art.